So, hey everyone, after some technical issues. So, my name is Toma. I'm Supercolony Market Growth Lead, Product Owner of OpenBrush, and Polkadot Alliance Leader. So, a few words about who we are. Supercolony is a venture studio. We are building companies and product, helping Polkadot and cross-chain companies, and companies who are interested to be in Polkadot. As a venture studio, we are dedicated to converting business idea into real working businesses and increase market capitalization of these companies. So we created about our background. We created OpenBrush, we created PSP22. So yeah, and Supercolony is co-founding a gaming metaverse platform called Asylum, and we help to make them successful. By the way, Markian is going to talk about it tomorrow more deeply with details. So the global vision of Supercolony is ecosystem creation, taking leadership, and creating the way if there isn't one, like with the Polkadot Alliance. So, and now CEO of Supercolony, Markian, will tell more about our vision. Here we go.
Yeah, so I'm going to start with the leader storytelling. If you remember, at early 90s, sorry, not 90s, actually 70s, it was believed by IBM that America needs only a dozen of computers and only for universities. Later, a few years later or a decade later, Apple created a first user-accessible computer and changed that. And so I believe this is also something that we need to do with blockchain industry, as currently we see that the industry is not very user-accessible. It's hard to enter the industry, it's hard to operate inside it. But how does that relate to the Polkadot Alliance? So the problem, what's the problem here? What problem what we are trying to solve? If you are long in the Polkadot ecosystem, you probably experience that inside the ecosystem there is this really great vibe of contribution. But beside it, there is also some feeling of a centralization, and in terms of infrastructure, that all tools and all the key fundamental things are developed by only one company, and its name is ParisDOT. And we have a great governance system. Maybe there are some room for improvements, but like fundamentally, government is working pretty good. But when you try to do a government proposal and get some funding for your infrastructure project, it's not very easy to do it. Also, those who has done it has also experienced that the infrastructure projects are not very much incentivized. It's like the rates that are willing to be given are not very big. And so you are naturally incentivized to launch your own business than to do an infrastructure thing. But if you look fundamentally, actually, what's really important for the ecosystem and what makes the businesses grow and the ecosystem grow is this, is really the infrastructure things, as they drive developer to the ecosystem and they make the speed of development more faster, and well, they make business more successful. If you have a long development cycle, that hurts your business. And what's the solution we can think about? We really believe that in a decentralized ecosystem, the ecosystem growth should be derived decentralized as well. And so what is the Alliance? You all have seen this picture. Here you see on a technology level, you have a relay chain and you have parachains. This is what we basically want to do with the Alliance. By the Alliance, the idea is to connect the parachain leaders, but not only parachain leaders, all the key leaders of the ecosystem, to connect them on the mind-to-mind level. As here, what we already have on Polkadot, and this is working great, we have all of them connected on a technology level. Now what we need to do is to connect them on a mind-to-mind level and drive the ecosystem forward. And Toma is going to tell you the details of it.
Good. Yeah, I will continue with the key statements about Polkadot Alliance. So, Polkadot Alliance, it's alliance of the key players in the ecosystem. As Markin mentioned, it could be leaders of parachains, just people and companies who are really interested and take care about the ecosystem growth. I guess we have a lack of this passion right now. And what is more, this is place for solving market requests. What it could be, for example, I don't know, we need some tool for smart contract development. Easy, we'll get funding for that. We'll help with the mentorship, with the how to do that, how to find the right capacity, the right technology for that. It's a safe place to discuss blockers and problems in the ecosystem. Polkadot Alliance will build DAO principles. What is more, it's a flexible and adaptive to changes. It's decentralized. We could be more flexible in changing some rules. If we need to change the government or council member for Alliance, we're up to that. It's just a meeting of people who are really interested in speeding up the ecosystem growth. And my favorite one, it's a place where having only one resource as funding, problem or capacity, you could use the Polkadot Alliance to solve your real problem. What do you mean by that? For example, you're just an upcoming team, you have a passion, the leaders, but you want to do some really important for the ecosystem, but you don't know what to do. You don't have the exact problems. We'll have the list of that, the request that you can do and get the good support and funding for that. So, how does Alliance works? So, the Alliance will have monthly sync-ups to discuss the vision, strategy, and next steps in Polkadot ecosystem growth. Members of Alliance will make decisions via government voting regarding issues from the community, such as lack of infrastructure tools, resources, knowledge, events. Each member will vote using his or her token power on-chain. The Alliance will be responsible for the delivery, of course, of the voted points. And yeah, Polkadot Alliance will offer a treasury focused on funding development, researches, events, that efforts in Polkadot. And I know from my personal experience how it's hurtful right now to get the Polkadot treasury funding or even the grant. It took so much time and so much effort, and it shouldn't work like that. If you want to do something really important for the ecosystem, it should be easy way to do that. So yeah, we're going to do this process easier and improve this experience. What is more, we will have a pool of the products researchers requested, like to-do list with a fixed price. So as I mentioned before, the team, the newcomers could just get it, and it could be a really good starting point. The product that they will implement, and it will be launched on Polkadot Alliance platform. So yeah, the community could request to Polkadot Alliance for any kind of need, and yeah, then DAO will vote for that and get the support if you need funding, capacity, and etc. So yeah, how DAO will work? The Alliance will be based on DAO principles, so it means that the Alliance token mainly serving the purpose of voting rights in the Alliance and being the reward token for active contribution to the growth of the Alliance and the ecosystem in general, so kind of bounty. And the treasury function of DAO will stimulate developers and business leaders and community to identify and work on crucial infrastructure projects. So yeah, this is a few key statement that how DAO will work. Organizes allocation to be founding members of Alliance, all following token, distribution to new members, as well as payment for services and development. Yep. And really important one. So to get the funding from Polkadot Alliance, it's not only about the money, it's about trust and support from the key players, the active one in the ecosystem. For example, with the infrastructure tools, you created something for smart contracts. Okay, the best people in the ecosystem who work with the smart contracts will review it, will help with that, will navigate with you what could be your next steps, how to improve it, how to use it really, how to find the businesses which will work on that, and help the marketing and promotion. Who will be the Polkadot Alliance members? It will be strong, stable, and active companies, not only leaders of parachain, just the company who are interested in ecosystem growth, and who are really open for changes and flexible. Important one. What the benefits for the community and Polkadot Alliance members? So, Polkadot Alliance will see the progress and growth of the ecosystem just above that company to be ensured that Polkadot ecosystem follows the best way. We will be not focused on some chain. We will be above this process. Polkadot Alliance will give a big piece of trust to the community that, okay, it's not a scam project, it's a good one. Polkadot Alliance will build the vision of future and public eye things, like what will be in 3 years, what's going on with the XCM, what the next steps. We'll give this vision to the community by some, not just educational thing, but it could be open discussions with the Polkadot Alliance. Polkadot Alliance will affect and help to grow the company members' capitalization. And Polkadot Alliance will enhance Polkadot marketing. And, I think marketing, it's not just about making it just knowing about that. Marketing is about interactive and this attract to enter, that it's usable. You could do that. Not just, okay, Polkadot, good one, a brilliant technology. So, the end. We should use it somehow. And the Polkadot Alliance and leaders will show it. How to become a member of Alliance? Apply for membership on Polkadot Alliance platform. It's coming soon, so just wait for that. And get the support of the trusted company which is already there. So it's open, you will see who's already part of the Polkadot Alliance and member of that. And what are the next steps? The next steps, it's call with all the members of the Polkadot Alliance and to highlight the next steps. What will be, how we'll get the funding first, launch the platform, and start using it. Right now, we are on the stage when we wait for launching our platform, and we're talking with the members of Alliance. So let's keep in touch. If you have any question, please reach out to me or Mark-Jan. Subscribe and follow our Twitter and other social media.
Good. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.